In late 2020, a strange discovery in the Utah desert sparked global headlines. A tall, shiny metal monolith appeared seemingly out of nowhere. It stood about 10 feet high, planted firmly in the ground, reflecting the sunlight against the red rocks. Nobody knew how it got there or who put it there, and just as quickly as it appeared, it vanished. But Utah was only the beginning. The Utah monolith was found by wildlife officials surveying the desert from a helicopter. When photos surfaced online, the world erupted with speculation. Was it an art project, a movie prop, or something more mysterious? Fans of science fiction immediately compared it to the black monolith in Stanley Kubrick's classic 2001, A Space Odyssey. Within days, visitors trekked across the desert to see it for themselves. And then, as suddenly as it appeared, it was gone, removed in the night by unknown individuals, leaving only a shallow hole in the ground. But the story didn't end in Utah. Within weeks, new monoliths began popping up around the world. Romania, California, the Netherlands, Colombia. Dozens of countries reported sightings. Each structure looked eerily similar. Tall, metallic, with smooth, reflective surfaces. Some stood in remote landscapes. Others appeared in busy cities. They became viral sensations, photographed, filmed, and shared across social media. And just like the first one, many disappeared as mysteriously as they appeared. It felt almost like a global game of hide and seek. Naturally, theories exploded. Some said they were guerrilla art installations, meant to spark curiosity and wonder. Others believed they were elaborate pranks, riding the wave of internet attention. But more imaginative minds leaned into the mystery. Were they signals from extraterrestrials, markers left behind by advanced civilizations, or warnings we didn't yet understand? After all, their sudden appearances and disappearances mirrored science fiction tropes too perfectly to ignore. Even skeptics admitted the timing was uncanny. In a world weary from global challenges, the monoliths offered a strange, almost comforting distraction. Some groups began to take credit. A collective of artists in New Mexico claimed responsibility for some of the monoliths, calling it an art movement. Others dismissed those claims, pointing out that the monoliths had appeared in too many places for one group to manage. Local pranksters, opportunists, and copycats likely joined in, continuing the phenomenon long after the first one vanished. Yet no definitive explanation ties them all together. There's no single blueprint, no single confession that covers the entire wave. Years later, the mystery of the monoliths remains unsolved. Were they simply a viral trend, an intersection of art, internet culture, and human curiosity? Or could they represent something more? Perhaps their true power isn't in the answer, but in the questions they left behind. The monoliths remind us that even in a modern, connected world, mystery still exists. And sometimes that mystery is enough to inspire wonder. Comment, like, and subscribe for more viral news stories you need to know.